Hi, my friends. It is day 14 of the Carnivore Challenge. I am closing in quickly on the halfway point, and I'm feeling great. So today, woke up, black coffee, water, salt, little apple cider vinegar, went to school, felt good. About midday, felt a little hungry, not ravenous, just a little hungry, and maybe just a little tired. And so I did what I normally do when that happens, and generally that happens like I get a little hungry, maybe if I'm fasting, right, or maybe I'm just thinking about it, right. So I drank another cup of black coffee, probably around 11 o'clock or so, and that seems to curb my appetite a little bit. Sometimes just drinking a little bit more of the water with salt curbs my appetite, but I find like the caffeine really kind of knocks it out. And then I had my lunch, which was my 4 eggs, some bacon, some, what was it? Italian sausage, chicken livers, and chicken hearts. And again, a lot of food, felt good. I made all that yummy um, uh, beef jerky last night. And so the nice colleague that brought me cracklins yesterday, I returned the favor and brought her some of that beef jerky. It was made with no sugar, so I just used a little of that Hughes teriyaki marinade, and I also added in just a tablespoon of like swerve. And again, technically not carnivore, but again, I'm working on something here. Like I want to be able to use that on that trip as my like snack when I'm hiking and like that. So, and I'm glad I did for another reason. So I got home and uh, I was a little excited because I got a phone call from my neighbor, and he asked me, he had a cancellation. He's playing in the Pro-Am tomorrow for the Zurich Classic, which is the PGA tournament that's in basically New Orleans. And so he is playing in the Pro-Am tomorrow, and his caddy canceled on him. And so he asked me if I wanted a caddy for him. And I am so geeked about this. So I get to walk the TPC tomorrow with him and two professional golfers, and it's going to be a great experience. And so when we're talking about like what's my why, things like tomorrow, exactly what my why is. I didn't hesitate when he asked. He's like, "Oh, I know you're working tomorrow." I was like, "Nope, I'm in. I'm doing it. Once in a lifetime opportunity, and I want to take full advantage of it." A year ago, or maybe a year ago, and we would have been in COVID, so I was definitely off keto during that stressful time of that initial quarantine. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it, or I've been a little nervous about doing it because I was probably 30 pounds heavier at the time, and probably didn't feel like it. And on this go around, since he did ask me, and I have been doing carnivore, I was like, yeah, I'm excited. Like, it's supposed to be 68 degrees and sunny tomorrow. Like, I am all about it, and just so excited. I've been to the Zurich Classic before. It's a wonderful experience, great venue. So I'm excited just to be around it, so that I am tickled to death. So that's my why, for the spontaneous things, for the things that you're not expecting, and then they pop up, and all of a sudden you feel like saying yes to them because you're feeling good about yourself. Why am I glad that I made all that beef jerky beforehand? Now I can bring a couple of packs of it, and that way, if I get hungry on the course, I can eat that. It's exactly why I did something like that. And again, it's going to be low sugar. Tomorrow will be no sugar. Tomorrow will be a little bit of a challenge. I don't know, because we're going to be out there for 5 hours, And so I don't know what other temptations are going to be out there, and I don't know what lunch or if we're eating afterwards is going to look like, because sometimes like they might just give me something. So tomorrow might be the first day that might not be perfect. But the flip side of that is I'm walking 18 holes tomorrow carrying someone's bag. I'm going to be burning a lot of calories, and any kind of little extra glucose that I had in there is going to be burned off pretty quickly. So I'm not too terribly, I think like the trade off is okay. And last summer when I went hiking, that was my trade off sometimes. Like maybe I ate something that wasn't perfect, but I was exercising so much I didn't kind of like lose any ground. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So I was so excited after that news. I was hungry and I ate a quick hamburger. Those leftover hamburgers that I had, I just like grabbed one out of the fridge. Yes, cold. I'm a cold eating guy. I'm proud of it. And I was eating that hamburger, and then I realized, oh, I haven't taken my glucose yet. So I knew, like, I waited like 20 minutes and then took it. I knew it was going to be high. It's weird that I can just feel like when it's going to be high. And so I was 100% right. So it's a combination of me getting excited, almost like working out a little bit, and then eating that hamburger patty. So I was 110 for my glucose today, and my ketones were zero point 0.5. And so that was my readings. And so because what I was doing was I had brined some salmon today for my dinner, and I was smoking that on the grill. So I was waiting for that to finish. That's why I grabbed the hamburger patty. So I ate the salmon. That was good. I also put in the sous vide a steak. So my wife's not really a big fish eater, so I made a steak as well. So I actually nibbled a little bit off the steak after that was done, and now I'm good for the evening. It is close to 8 o'clock. I probably finished eating at 7:30. I'm gonna make sure that I take in some extra salt tonight, some extra liquids, and some electrolytes just to prepare for tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be plenty of water on the course, and the weather is going to be great. But just to make sure that I have everything that I need and that my body's in the right place. So totally psyched about tomorrow. Can't wait to tell you about it. And that is it. So until tomorrow, and oh, by the way, what's tomorrow? Day 15. So that is a pretty great way of celebrating the halfway point. All right. Bye, my friends.